Okay, so I'm slightly concerned. We may be playing against we may be playing against 10. God, I'm going first and I draw this. What the hell? I don't need either one of you assholes here right now. Okay, Pendulum Shinonome, activate Shinonome. Oh, this is gonna be awkward as hell. Oh, and they have the Ash. Because of course, why wouldn't they? How's it going, everyone? This is Gale Hall Gaming, and welcome back to some more Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. Back with the Vaylantz deck. I might switch to DDD halfway through this episode, if I'm being honest. Just depends on how it goes. I'm just wanting to show off some more of my favorite decks. Again, same format as the Masochist Challenge. I'll be cutting out any duels that aren't particularly that interesting. It's going to be a lot of footage to cut, because Vaylantz is one of those decks that can take a 20-minute turn if you let him. But let's go right into it. I love the fact, by the way, just putting this out there. So many people, when I play this deck against them, think I'm playing like Tenpai, and they'll play accordingly, because Vaylantz wants to go second. So it's very easy to set up a situation where they think they're playing against one thing, and then you hit them with a deck barely anyone plays. This is almost kind of a rare deck to see in ladder. Ooh, okay, we got incantations. We got some sort of ritual strategy going on, and they're running advanced ritual art. So that means they're running some kind of normals in the deck. Yep, Kandal finds Talismandra. Talismandra adds a ritual monster from deck to hand. Chaos Max. Okay, they're doing the Blue Eyes thing. Yep, advanced ritual art, send Blue Eyes, summon Max Dragon. So Max Dragon is actually a bit of a problem. Because cannot be targeted by effects, cannot be destroyed by effects. I do have a way out, though. And it's actually in my hand now that I'm looking at it. Oh, that's a very nice Chaos Max you got there. How about how about we get rid of that? Enjoy the Lava Golem, sir. Anyway, activate Vaylantz Solo Awakening, or Vaylantz Awakening Solo Activation. God, these spells are a fucking mouthful. Activate Shinonome, and this is basically how we sweep for Ash Blossoms, because we already have the field spell in hand. Okay, no ashes. The only problem is if they have a Droll, we might be fucked. Alright, activate Shinra Bancho. Give them Koenig Weizen. Activate Koenig Weizen. Then Lava Golem to the back rank. Then we activate the solo activation from Graveyard to move Shinonome over one. Shinonome's effect activates when it moves, allowing us to search out any Vaylantz monster and add it to our hand. We're going to add Mad Marquis. Set Mad Marquis in the Pendulum Zone. Activate Mad Marquis' effect to special summon it as long as the field spell is on the field. Activate Mad Marquis' effect. We roll a die and excavate that many. Okay. Dominator Duke ain't a bad hit. We hit both of our Dominator Dukes. Okay. Add Dominator Duke to hand. And now we special summon into Beyond the Pendulum. Now the only hand trap I'm really concerned about, because they don't have Ash, they don't have Droll. The only hand trap I'm really worried about at this point is if they happen to have Nibiru. Nibiru kills this deck very easily. There's a reason why I try and get into the Fossil Dynapachycephalo so early on into combos sometimes. It's whenever I think that they might be running Nibiru. It is such a pain in the ass. Anyway, Pendulum Summon, Mad Marquis and Shinonome from the extra deck, as well as Buster Baron, Voltage Viscount, and Dominator Duke. We got the whole family of machines up here. Summon Buster Baron here, Voltage Viscount here, and Dominator Duke here. Because this particular setup, we're not going to activate that effect. We're going to special summon into Heavy Metal Foes Electromite using Shinonome and Buster Baron. Yep, we got Electromite now. Electromite's effect activates. We're going to put Scion in the extra deck. Now we special summon into Arctos using Mad Marquis and Dominator Duke. Face up attack position. Now we have a way to pop their last monster. Activate Voltage Viscount's effect on field to place Dominator Duke in the back rank. Activate Vaylantz World Shinrabancho to summon Dominator Duke. Because Dominator Duke is in the column... Oh, never mind. We don't even get to finish the combo. That's unfortunate. But anyway, the way that combo is going to keep going is use... Or, here, can I check field? I wish there was a way to check field after the game's over. But anyway, the way that combo continues is use Dominator Duke to go into Genesis Duke, or I forget his name. I use him so rarely because he's kind of a tricky part to add into any combo. But when you can add him, he's very effective. You return something in the back rank to the player who owns it hand. You burn the opponent for however much attack that card had in the back rank, and then it gains half that much attack. So off of a Lava Golem like I had there, you very easily get 3,000 burn damage plus an extra 1,500 on top of the card's 2,500 attack. So that's 7,000 damage total right there off of one card. It is amazing. It even outdamages Access Code Talker. It is a very good card if you can set up for it. All right. Oh God, this okay. I have the Three Musketeers of Hatred. God. Okay. Discard one Lightsworn, draw 2 cards. Honestly, I may ash this because he's going -2 for this effect. So yeah, let's ash this. Because then he doesn't even get the mill. He went -2 for nothing. Okay. Fiendsmith. Oh, actually, that's a problem. He may have tricked me. So Fiendsmith is adding a Fiendsmith spell trap from deck to hand. Adding Fiendsmith in Paradise. Okay, adding a light fiend monster from deck to hand and discarding one. Depending on what this is, I may want to respond. Okay, Weiss, Lightsworn Archer. Then discarding Fiendsmith in Paradise. We're going to go ahead and activate Max C here, because I don't think I can respond to Weiss's activation in hand. Okay, Lumina. Discarding the Weiss. To summon Garoth. So that is a draw for the Maxi. I played that correctly. And then end phase. And then Lumina sends top 3. Felis is kind of an annoying one. Yeah, so Felis gets special summoned. And then Weiss is going to target Felis, though I think Felis is already special summoning itself, so that's not really a thing. We drew another Shinonome off of that. That's unfortunate. Okay. The Felis is the main problem here, because with that, he can tribute and target a monster I control to destroy it. Okay, activate Vaylantz Wars. No Ash. Okay. Activate Koenig Weizen. Give them Shinra Bancho. And then kind of bait this out, I think, is the best way of playing this. Activate Scion. So now we control a monster. He can use Felis here if he wants to. Okay, so he's using Fiendsmith and Paradise effect from Grave, so he can send a Fiendsmith from deck or extra deck. Sending Desiree. Okay, he's gonna send probably my field spell, honestly. If I had to, yeah, he's gonna send that. Activate Scion. Target Felis. So Felis has its effects negated. We no longer have to worry about that. We set Shinonome in the Pendulum Zone. Activate Shinonome. Shinonome's effect activates on field. We go and search out Vaylantz Awakening. Activate Vaylantz Awakening. Search out Voltage Viscount. This is not at all the way I normally want the combo to go, but I kind of have to do it this way. Activate Solo Activation. Shift Shinonome over. Shinonome's effect activates. We go search out probably Hojo. Yeah. And then special summon into Beyond the Pendulum using Scion and Shinonome. Beyond the Pendulum's effect activates. We go and search out Kaiden Kendo. Set Kaiden Kendo in the Pendulum Zone. Wait, hold on. I've been so concerned about Felis. I just now realized that's not a quick effect. Alright, anyway. Pendulum Summon. Shinonome and Scion from the extra. And then these three from hand. Alright. So, we activate Beyond the Pendulum's effect. Pop the Felis. Pop the Garoth. Special summon into... Oh wait, hold on. We can use Mad Marquis effect here. Use that real quick. See what we can get. Top 4. We can get our field spells back. But honestly, I'm looking at that Buster Baron. Wait, no, hold on. We never used Hojo's effect, so we had the Hojo. Because now we can special summon into Arctos using Mad Marquis and Hojo. Okay, go ahead and set that to auto again. Set Hojo in the Pendulum Zone. Activate Hojo. Activate Arctos 12's effect to switch Hojo and Arctos. Ooh, we could fuse here. There's a... I don't know if I actually took it out when I think about it. It's still in the deck. Okay, let's... You know what? Fuck it. We're here to play. Alright, we pop Lumina. And then Hojo is going to let us fuse into Mamanaka. So we're going to use Voltage Viscount, Scion, and one of our Shinonome to go into Mamanaka. And you know what? We're just going to do all three of the fusions, because why the hell not? Special summon Vaylantz Genesis Grand Duke. Not that he can really use his effect, but I just want all three of the fusions. And then we're also going to summon Fossil Dyna to make sure that they can't do any battle trick summons. Attack for 3,000. Attack for 2,800. Attack for 2,500. And who said Fiendsmith was bad? I know very well, by the way, that Fiendsmith is a very good deck. But Fiendsmith Lightsworn, I'm not so sure about. Well, we just have to see, I guess. That guy didn't really play all that well. Or I don't want to put it on him. Maybe he just like didn't have good draws. I had the Ash for his recharge, so I'm not gonna put it on him. He played the best he could. Okay, so I'm slightly concerned. We may be playing against we may be playing against 10. God, I'm going first and I draw this. What the hell? I don't need either one of you assholes here right now. Okay. Pendulum, Shinonome. Activate Shinonome. Oh, this is gonna be awkward as hell. Oh, and they have the Ash. Because, of course, why wouldn't they? Okay. This is definitely an awkward situation. Yeah, because I can't even really get into any of my extra decks with this setup, so... I mean, I can go into Electromite, but then I don't have anything to pop. Unless I want to pop Fossil Dyna. Ugh. Of course he had the fucking Ash. Yeah, because Electromite can't pop itself. God! You know what? Fuck it. Let's see if you have... Let's see if you have something that can deal with Fossil Dyna. That's my best option here, is to just wait with Fossil Dyna. And try and activate Shinonome next turn. Normally, I have better protection for Fossil Dyna, but I couldn't go into my usual combo. Normally, I have Mech Knight, Crusadia, Avermax over here out on the field, and then they can't attack anything other than him. So Fossil Dyna is pretty safe, because it's a fairly weak card, just with a really good effect. I think the Fossil Dyna has fried his senses. Also, he was running a 41 card deck. That bothers me. It's this is so dumb. I have a thing where if I'm building a deck, I need to have it be like a number that ends in 0 or 5. It needs to be divisible by 5 because then I have like a certain number of hands I know I can have. It's the same thing as like if people who don't like the volume on like TVs being anything other than like 10, 15, 20, 25, stuff like that. I fucking knew it. Fucking Tenpai. Yeah, I'm not winning that one. Because he's just going to attack over the Fossil Dyna and then get all his summons in the battle phase, so. So yeah, fun fact about that last game, by the way. I only run 2 of these guys. So I drew both of them in my starting hand. What are the chances of on a 40-card deck drawing 2 of the same card when those are the only 2 in the deck? So that's like a 1 out of 40, and then like a 1 out of 39, right? Or no, it's like 2 out of 40, then 1 out of 39. So 1 over 20 times 1 over 39. So 1 over 680? So 1 out of 680 chance. Wait, no, 780. 1 out of 780. Right, activate Buster Baron. Special summon Buster Baron. This is not at all my usual start, but I can still get to full combo from here, depending on what I hit from Mad Marquis. Just gotta see. Activate Mad Marquis effect. Mad Marquis effect. Roll the die. That's a good hit. So activation's pretty good. From there, we can get the rest of our combo. So yeah, let's grab that solo activation. And now we special summon into Beyond the Pendulum using Buster Baron and Mad Marquis. Beyond the Pendulum's effect is going to activate. Excuse me. Go search out Kaiden Kendo. Now we activate... Wait, no, hold on. We can't use monster effects until we pendulums. Fuck. Why'd I do that? Okay, activate Kaiden Kendo. Activate Voltage Viscount. Pendulum Summon. Mad Marquis and Buster Baron, as well as Voltage Viscount and Mad Marquis. Mad Marquis goes here. Buster Baron here. Scion here. And the other Mad Marquis here. We could activate Beyond the Pendulum, but I don't really want to. Go ahead and activate Voltage Viscount's effect. Special Summon. Special Summon Gallant Granite using Scion and Voltage Viscount. Activate Gallant Granite's effect to add a rock monster. So we detach Scion to add Fossil Dynapachycephalo. Special Summon into Arctos 12 using these two. We activate Solo Activation. Search out Shinonome. Shinonome enters the Pendulum Zone. We activate Shinonome's effect. Move Shinonome up. Activate Shinonome's effect on field. Search out a field spell. Or search out any spell, but field spell is usually what you go for. We'll go ahead and grab Vaylantz Wars because this also grabs the field spell. We add Koenig Weizen. And note, I'm not running Senate Switch, so we don't get the secondary effect there. But activate Koenig Weizen. Give them Shinra Bancho. We activate Buster Baron's effect to move Shinonome. Get Search. Shinonome's effect activates. As well as Arctos 12's effect, because he just needs something to move, and then he can activate his first or his second effect. Arctos 12 is going to pop whatever face down he has. What was that? Arsenal Summoner. Wait, is he running the Guardians? Hold on. Sir, like, I feel bad now, because Guardian archetype is sick, but it is fucking terrible. Okay, activate Dominator Duke's effect. Special summon Dominator Duke. Special summon into Heavy Metal Foe's Electromite using Buster Baron and Shinonome. Yep, Electromite is going to add probably Ninja. Yeah, let's do Nazuki. So send Nazuki to the extra deck. Special summon one more time into Mech Knight Crusadia Avermax using Electromite and Beyond the Pendulum. And summon Fossil Dynapachycephalo to stop any special summons. Go to battle phase, attack for 3,000. Attack for 3,000. And attack for 2,000. Simple as, though I do feel really bad about beating over a Guardian deck. I'm going to check his deck after this. See if like maybe he might have been playing like Masochist? If he was, I am very sorry, sir. I know the pain, but let's check his deck real quick. So, match history. Confirm opponent's deck. No. Oh, I get it. Okay. Arsenal Summer finds Guardian Slime. That was his plan. Oh god, he has a lot of annoying cards in here. Heavy Storm, Lightning Storm, Raigeki, Harpy's Feather Duster, 2 copies of Triple Tactics Talent, Rivalry of Warlords, Evenly Matched. God. Okay, this guy was, 2 Nibiru, I just now noticed. A Lord of the Heavenly Prison. He was all in on Raw and just being an annoying piece of shit. Never mind, I don't feel bad about beating over you at all. Jesus. Oh, I have to leave them in. Like, I'm even leaving in the one that I lost because it was fucking Tempai. The only other deck in the format that wants to go second. Anyway, this hand sucks. I won't lie to you. Oh god, I'm gonna have to use my normal summon just to get something usable out of this. Honestly, weird thing is, I kind of hope he shotguns Maxi here, because if he does, I can tactics and draw into a better hand. Well, fucking hi there. Fuck. Okay, yeah, we're gonna have to use our normal summon. Set Scion in the Pendulum Zone, activate Scion, special summon Scion, normal summon Scion, special summon Electromite. Electromite's effect is going to activate. We search out Shinonome, put it in the extra deck. We activate Shinra Bancho, give them Koenig Weizen. Electromite's effect activates. We pop our own Shinra Bancho to add Shinonome back to our hand. Set Shinonome in the Pendulum Scale. Activate Shinonome. Shinonome special summons itself. Activate Shinonome's effect. Search out Solo Activation. Activate Solo Activation. Solo Activation will search out Mad Marquis. There is a field spell in a field spell zone, so we activate Vaylantz Awakening Solo Activation from Graveyard to move Shinonome over one. Shinonome's effect activates when it moves. We will search out no. We are already past the point where we could normal summon Fossil Dyna. We search out Dominator Duke. Activate Mad Marquis' effect since Koenig Weizen is on the field. Activate Mad Marquis' effect on field. Roll the dice. And we still get... Ooh, actually, we get our field spell back. Activate Place of Beginnings. Search out Shinra Bancho. Activate Shinra Bancho. Give them Koenig Weizen. We special summon into Beyond the Pendulum using Electromite and Shinonome. Beyond the Pendulum's effect is going to activate. We're going to search out Hojo, I think, with this one. Alright. Set scales with Kaiden Kendo and Dominator Duke. Pendulum summon Scion, Shinonome, and Hojo. Hojo goes there. Kaiden returns to hand. Beyond the Pendulum, we could activate the effect, but I'm not going to. Special summon Arctos 12 using Hojo and Mad Marquis. Alright. Special summon Dominator Duke. And finally go into Mech Knight Crusadia using Scion, Beyond the Pendulum, and Shinonome. You can't normal summon Fossil Dyna, so there's every chance that they have some sort of shenanigans going on. But we swap Dominator Duke and Arctos 12. Arctos 12's effect activates. We pop whatever this face down is. White Stone of Ancients. Go to battle phase. Attack for 3,000. Attack for 3,000. And attack for 2,000. And goodbye, blue eyes. Easy as. Honestly, I was a little worried there for a second, because anytime they only set one and pass, I get a little worried, like maybe they didn't brick, and maybe that's part of their strategy, but no. But anyway, that is going to be all for me today, guys. Thank you all so much for watching this episode. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe. Go check out some of my other videos. If you're curious how this deck works, I have a full deck breakdown on my channel. As well, I have a lot of content on Yu-Gi-Oh! So you're sure to find something you'll like, whether it be just normal duels or I'm doing a Masochist series, so if you're curious about that, go check that out. Regardless, though, thank you all again so much for watching, and have a good day.